yeah, yeah. Two guys, two guys. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Two guys, a girl, and two guys, a girl. Two guys, a girl. Two guys and a girl.
Well, we're not going to have anything to talk about.
When do we ever?
Yeah, but we should...
This is Halloween. We're all funny, spooky people. We can come up with something.
Should I
I
just-
thought we were going to do the podcast in accent.
We were, and that was mine. You prick. You stole my accent.
Well, there is only one spooky accent.
No, there's not.
What was
I just can't think of one other.
The spooky cockney.
that?
Ooh.
What? Huh?
The Spooky Cockney is John's new TV show
Oh.
that he's writing.
Oh. When did you do this?
Oh, yeah. Delivered a spec script to Channel 4 on Wednesday.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
How many episodes? 6? A 6 episode
I'm hoping
treatment?
for 6, yeah.
The Spooky Cockney.
The
Pronounced
spook-
like that.
The spooky cockney. Yeah. No?
Well, let me know how that goes.
They weren't too impressed by it, to be honest.
Oh, that's a shame.
They're mad. Fucking mad.
It's about a cockney who works in a funeral parlour.
Yeah.
And he's also
Necrophiliac.
no. He's also a ghost whisperer.
Ooh.
He just whispers at ghosts.
Pretty much, yeah.
I've never heard a Cockney whisper. I don't think they can.
Today. Oh, I can't really do Cockney.
Oh, he's also Chinese. It's called Chinese Whispers. It's not called Spooky Cockney. That's
well,
just
now I don't know
episode
what to
1.
believe,
That's
okay?
episode 1.
Is this how you pitched it?
Yeah, that's why I fucked up.
It's called Chinese Whispers now.
So I just thought of that in my head. Because he's Chinese. Because why couldn't he be Chinese, huh?
And now he's a pimp and it's called the Whores Whisperer. Just constantly changing.
Oh no, he is called the Spooky Cockney. And he investigates the Jack the Ripper murders 100 years and so after they happened by whispering to whores.
So it's back to
Back
the
to
original.
the horse whisperer now.
Back to the original.
Well, this is a roller coaster of
Spooky
emotion.
It's the horse whisperer.
Look, you look like you're dying to light that candle.
Yeah, I do. I wanna light the black flame candle.
Are you a virgin? Because
We'll find out, Jess. We're about to find out.
I don't want to see the Sanderson sisters.
Whoa.
Nothing yet. No, not a virgin.
Oh, weird that.
Phew.
Did you think you might have not done it properly? And you are actually still a virgin all of those years.
Does it? Oh, that's an interesting question. Like, obviously, for a girl, you could do other things and still be a virgin.
I count losing your virginity as P and V.
P and V.
Or V
Well,
and P.
they call them Catholic virgins, don't they?
So all
Which
gay
is-
men are virgins. Is that what you're saying, Jess?
No, this
is
is-
that what you're saying?
This is the thing. I understand that losing your virginity is different to other people. Whatever they count is that. That's their prerogative, whatever. But I
think if you're just putting your pee in something that's not a mouth and it's alive.
What?
that's always a good start.
Well, like a blowjob doesn't count, does it? But an
No.
a-hole or a vagine.
If it's a
Catholic
handy or a
virgins.
blowy, it's not full sex, is it?
No.
If it's in the vagina, then yeah. If it's in the arse, then yeah.
Got your brown tags.
But I don't know. I count it as I can't even say the word
Penetrative
yeah.
sex.
But
Is
can
what I class
you
as that.
penetrate a mouth.
Yeah, but it's not a vagina.
I think, personally for me, it's got to be P and a V.
Yeah.
P and an A doesn't count. The
suppose.
Lord says it doesn't count.
To
so
begin with.
P and an A to begin with.
No.
Like, you sound like my kind of girl.
First date.
To begin with,
just to warm it up.
Let's work up to losing your virginity.
Yeah.
No, I'm traditional in the sense that I think it's the P&V.
So interestingly then, if you had your first sexual experience was like a threesome and you had two guys and one girl.
What, like this?
Not like this. I just realised what I
mean
was
like
saying
right now?
when and one guy.
Why are you locking the door?
One guy was, in the old V, and one guy was at the A. Only two of those people lose their virginity.
Or is it just
Such
the
a complicated.
Is it
thing.
just the situation or the act of it? Because at that point, I would say, yeah, you've lost it to two guys, but technically, well, again, it depends on what your definition is.
I suppose.
I would say yes to both of them. But then, if it was the one guy, P&V, and then he went home, and then another guy came and did it up your butt, then I'd say you'd lost it to the first guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But
That is a very specific case that has probably never happened. Only in.
beg to differ. No. Yeah.
Well, I'm losing it tonight, so I may as well go all the way.
Yeah.
No.
How many of you are there?
Not enough.
Not
Not
enough.
enough. No, I think it depends on the situation, and it's whatever people want to class it as. Because I never knew. So yeah, we're starting this episode with dicks and fannies as per usual.
Yeah.
Spooky fannies.
With cobwebs.
Scary dicks.
So when someone says they slept with so and so, I assume that's full sex.
Yeah.
But some people's definition is very different. So I think I might have said this to you before. I don't know. When someone said that to me about mutual friends, I assumed that they'd had sex together,
Yeah.
but they meant that they just like fooled about.
Oh, then they're idiots.
That they're wrong, I think.
Yeah.
But I was just curious because I just
Got
Sorry.
something stuck in your throat?
yeah,
All this
it's not a dick.
it's a ghost. Came
I
out of it.
Oh, stay.
I don't know. I was just interested because again, it's people's definitions of things.
Well, someone came up to you and said, "We've slept. They've slept.
We've slept
We've
together.
slept together,
Can't remember it.
and they didn't have sex."
Plan worked.
Then I would just say, I don't know. You just assume that they
Fooled about.
yeah.
Got the third.
We slept together, but we didn't have sex. I would just assume it was fooling
Third
about.
face.
Just cuddling.
Yeah,
That just sounds sweet.
yeah,
They literally just slept next to each other.
I don't know why I was so passionate about that.
No. Is there something on your mind, Jess?
No,
Are you unsure if you slept with somebody and you want some guidance?
I think it was my belly button that maybe they'd. Oh, can you imagine?
Your three hole.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be so
It's
gross.
in. Oh yeah.
Or if you done, or if a guy did that thinking it was your vagina, would you have the guts to be like, actually no?
If
So
he's
it's
fucking
happened
your
to
belly
someone.
button and he thinks it's your vagina, I think you do have the gut to say.
The gut to say yeah.
I think you got the gut. There's no question about it.
Well, that's not happened.
Would you have the guts to say?
No, but like,
What else would you do? Just put up with it.
no, I don't know what if it was like really heated and I don't know, he was so far into it and you're like, actually,
How small is this guy?
Or how deep is
that's
your
what I
belly
mean.
button?
That's what I mean.
No, like short.
Well, there's many positions, John.
That's
Many
fair.
positions. Anyway, this is weird.
Yeah.
So, Halloween episode.
Halloween episode. This is it. The one we've been waiting for, and nobody's done any fucking work for.
Have
I
you
was
done any?
going to.
I spent all afternoon cutting holes in my desk.
A single hole.
Well, technically there's 3 drill holes as well, so they are holes. They're just not big enough
They're
for
not, are
anything.
they?
Yeah. The drill's gone right the way through.
So why is there still part of the table in it?
Because the saw part didn't go right the way through. So technically,
Well, no.
there is holes in the table. They're just not big enough to do anything with.
Standard.
Yeah, I know, right? Been there before.
Fucking good.
Yeah, great job.
I went to see Ouija last night. Speaking of Catholic schoolgirls,
Hmm.
have you seen it?
No.
No.
I
You can
haven't.
spoil it for me though, because I will see it.
Is
It's
it
quite
good?
good. Yeah, it's alright. It's one of the better.
Is that the one and the advert? It looks like it's going to be a comedy
With
And
two
then-
little girls and the mother.
who pretends to be a psychic or a
Yes.
medium, and then it turns out that something else is going on
Yes.
in that house.
Who did you go with?
Sean.
Mm?
Yeah. She's
Did she like it?
terrified.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Didn't look at the screen the entire
Oh,
time.
really?
Well, that's an exaggeration.
When it ended.
Yeah.
What rating would you give it? 1 out of
Ooh.
one. Oh, what's a scary number? 13. 1 out of 13.
Out of 13.
Yeah,
8? 8 out
Ooh,
of
that's quite
13?
high.
it's quite high.
Yeah, I think it wasn't. It was a decent film. It's a bit formulaic. The same thing with all those, something's happening in our house. We got to get someone in to help us, and then he comes to help us, and then
You can't.
everything goes wrong. It's a bit like that, but it was quite interesting.
It's just very jumpy. Is the monster
No,
good?
The monster's all right. You get to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The entity.
Yeah.
Would you rather not see it, the monster, the scary thing? I think. Would that be classed more as a psychological film? If you never get to see the evil thing or the monster or the creature,
Like Blair Witch.
kind of like Blair Witch, apart from the new one, which
They
let
fucked
it
up.
down.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I think that it all depends on the reveal, and the reveal was quite good in this one.
Yeah,
So like you got to see it in a creepy way rather than just
there it is.
there it is.
See, like Insidious, where they were all around the table, and then it was just like right by his head. Remember that one?
I can't
Like
Oh,
the
yeah.
demon was like right. That was like, oh
That
fuck.
was a good
Yeah.
reveal.
It was good.
What's the scariest? What's one moment in a film that you remember being scared by? Even if the film wasn't that scary. One.
Oh
if
my
there's a
god,
moment-
that's such a tough question.
There was one, I can't remember the film. It might have been Insidious, where you heard the baby monitor going, and then she walked up into the baby's room, and for a split second you saw a guy walk past the cradle.
Oh,
That
yeah.
fucking
It was like an
shit
Indian or
me.
something guy.
I don't remember.
Like a
Native American.
yeah.
Could have been. It was just like a shadow, and I shit my pants.
I remember that. Yeah, I think that was Insidious, wasn't it? That was good.
That's a really tough question because obviously when you're watching it, there's quite a few jumps, but there's nothing that I can think of or that's got me more than once.
Nothing sticks out.
No. It's usually like just a loud noise. That's not even a scare. It's just me on edge, just in general. No, I can't even think of anything.
See, I quite like jump scares. Like, a lot of people are down on them, but I think they can be effective.
I like when you can tell the build-up's coming, and I will always sink back into the chair and put one hand over my eye.
I like the fake outs. I like a good fake out where it builds and builds and builds, and then nothing happens. Like it always happens with mirrors. You know, someone will be at a bathroom cabinet and they'll open it, and you'll think there'll be someone in the mirror when it's shut, but no, it isn't.
But I've noticed films or TV shows do that a lot now.
They do, yeah.
So it's almost like, is it scarier to not have the thing behind them or it to be there?
I don't know. It's the waiting, isn't it?
Let's try.
You gotta.
We'll go, after this, we're going to the bathroom,
I'll just stay there for ages.
and like one
And you can
time
eat
I'll
pizza.
I'll just pop in.
Don't say Bloody Mary 3 times into a mirror.
Have you ever done anything like that?
No,
Yeah, I did in
never
school.
been so stupid.
No.
The kid, like, there were kids in school that we look after, and they were going on about Bloody Mary. They were like, "Oh, don't do it in a mirror." So I went and got a mirror and just did it. And they were just like, "Oh no!" I was like, "Nothing is gonna happen,
Yeah.
obviously." But they were so scared of it that then after they were fine because they realised
But that's like ruining Christmas.
Not.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a little bit different.
No, it wasn't, because then I said, but I didn't do it at midnight.
It's ruining the illusion, though. Because I think it's fun to have those experiences when you're a kid.
It is, but then
Like Ouija boards, don't... No,
But-
I still wouldn't, and I'm 31. I wouldn't touch one. Just, even though I'd know that... Well, you need to watch this episode of Ghost Adventures, because somebody gets
Oops,
choked
sorry.
the fuck out.
we will.
And you need to
Watch
see
it.
it.
We will actually watch something that you recommend in the podcast, in the episode.
I think you should. But I was gonna say, I'm 31 now, and I know that there's nothing like there isn't a demon. There's nothing that could happen. But then I was thinking, do I really know that
But
for
this-
a fact? Do I
This
know
is the
that
thing
true?
with Ouija boards are the one thing that I don't know. I just don't know, because it's like I don't know 100% if there are ghosts or demons or whatever in this world. But then it's kind of like, I know Ouija boards were created for Victoria, like parlor games. It's literally cardboard. Like, you can make a Ouija board out of anything, out of like banana skins. But stuff like Bloody Mary or like
Bananas.
the boogeyman or whatever, I know that's a load of bollocks. Obviously at school you were like, oh, I don't know if I should risk it. But yeah, Ouija boards are the one thing that I'm not sure. Or I just don't know if I'd want to risk it. I'd love to do one. I'd love to go to a seance. But at the end of the day, I know it's probably a load of bullshit.
What about a seance without a Ouija board? Would you go to like a circle,
Well,
sit in, and
I
then
don't
be
know,
like-
because I don't know if I would trust the people in the room to not piss about.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I think would it be better to do it with people you know, that you trust, and you can say, we all 100% agree, we're not going to mess about, we're all in, like...
I don't think you can 100% trust someone to do that.
If
though.
I was going to do anything like that with someone, I'd want to know that they were going to take it as seriously as I was.
I think you could 100% trust somebody to own up afterwards if they did do something.
No,
Yeah.
But I
wanna
don't think you
know.
could say, yeah, I promise I won't fuck about. Because I know if we were all sat in a circle and we were all in seance mode and I had the opportunity to scare the shit out of you, I definitely would take it.
Yeah. No, I know you would. I know you would, which is why we're never doing it. No, and I know that it would be difficult for someone to hold back, because that is prime opportunity to do something. But if the whole point of you doing it is to see what happens, then if you piss about, it's,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nothing's going to happen though.
But how do you know?
Because it's
You don't
all...
believe in ghosts?
I don't think so.
What?
I don't
We've
know.
had this conversation so many
I
times.
don't know. I
though.
can't...
You
like-
don't know. You're never gonna know unless you actually see it. And the I'm glad I wasn't drinking then. You'll never know unless you see it, and the chances of that happening probably
Your eyes gone all watery. Is that because they're scared?
no. Are they?
Yeah. Maybe it's the
maybe
beautiful
channel.
candlelight.
I think it's the romantic candlelight. Ready for losing my virginity.
Make it as romantic as possible.
Yep, I've lit 3 candles. One of them smells like berries. So you're welcome.
Enjoy that.
I don't know the chances of it. I don't know what I'm on about.
Does look like a hooker's boudoir in here, doesn't it?
I think you've been to the wrong boudoirs.
Straight.
They don't hang slankets over poles, do they?
That's like
They
a glory hole dick sleeve
If you're lucky.
For an elephant.
for an elephant. Yeah. I
don't
spare no expense.
The best evidence of ghosts was Uncle Stuart's wedding photo
Well,
that I've ever seen.
yeah.
That I can be pretty sure isn't faked in any way.
Is this an uncle of yours, or just a guy called Uncle Stuart, like Uncle Ben?
No, this is my real uncle.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Who
Uncle
got
Ben.
married.
The old Siemens mission.
Yeah, the reception was in the old Siemens mission in Barry, which isn't there anymore. And we didn't go, we were too young to go to the wedding, but like
Seaman only.
yeah, just semen only, yeah. We couldn't produce any at that time, so
Speak for yourself. I've been busting nuts since day one.
But anyway,
That's why he
like
doesn't wear socks anymore.
when him and his wife were cutting the cake, 3 different cameras, like all different parts of the room, captured like this weird, like misty thing next to them, and like in one sort of photo it was just like a mist, and then in another one of the photos there was like a face and an arm, like you could clearly see a face and an arm, and he was like, I don't know, like, because he was a bit like, he liked the joke, didn't he, and stuff like that. So like part of me was like, oh, did he? But I don't see how he could have. I don't see how he could have faked it or anything.
Surely if he's having his wedding day, he's got other...
Exactly.
He's got, like, more important things to kind of...
And 3 different cameras all took a similar
Yeah.
image, and he sent them all off to like Kodak
Yeah.
to be verified and stuff, and they were like, oh, it's nothing to do with the printing process or anything. It was...
No double exposures, unless the wedding was the ruse to set up the ghost hoax, just to scare us.
For this moment.
Just for now, yeah.
Just to have a chat about it.
Yeah.
Well, because I can't see the pictures, then...
No, I can't. But they were excellent. Like,
I remember.
They were
I
awesome.
remember him being strange.
Like I took him to school and stuff. I was just like, look at this shit.
Look at
That's a
this
fucking
shit.
ghost right there.
Did he have a nice day, though? Was it a good
I guess
wedding?
so. I don't really know.
We,
I don't know if
he's passed on now,
Yeah.
Oh, is
so
he?
we could ask him if you want to have a seance.
Oh, don't. No, because I can't trust you. Neither of you.
I feel like doing something now. Like, if anyone is here, knock twice, and then we'll just carry on talking. If we hear any knock, otherwise it'll just be dead silence.
That might be better than us talking for once.
Yeah, probably.
Um,
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was going to say, I don't know if I've mentioned it here on the podcast, but I know I've sent it to Ollie. Just when if I have mentioned it, just stop me. In my cousin's old house, they lived in a Victorian house, and the bottom floor was a flat for like many, many years. So when the guy moved out, begrudgingly, they renovated the bottom part. So they literally ripped everything out. One night when I was house sitting, I went downstairs, just taking photos. It was like I never found it scary. I stayed in that house on my own loads of times, but it was just a big Victorian house, like 4 or 5 floors. And I was just snapping away, and I was just looking through the photos. And for a while, I was convinced that I'd taken a photo of a ghost, because it looked like, the more you look at something, the more you figure something out. You know, so when people see faces in like toast or wood grain, it, like, to me, it looked like a little Victorian boy just kind of very, very, very faintly stood next to the window. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God, like, convinced myself.
Yeah.
And I went down, I think, like, the next day and took like, same angle and everything, and it happened again, and I was like, no. I was like, that is not a ghost. And it just happened that the security light outside in the garden was bouncing off something that created like a halo.
Oh, right, okay.
So kind of like a head shape. And it was just a shadow, but it would, the photo, I've still got it. If I sent that off and I was like, oh, evidence, I think you could fool a lot of people with it.
Yeah. Wasn't there another one you took which was like plaster or something, and it was the way because it wasn't.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Was that the same one? And it was like the plaster looked like eyes and a nose and a
Yeah,
mouth.
yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so
remember
I
that.
think, the light kind of highlighted almost like a semicircle of something.
Scary.
But that's it. I think sometimes, maybe not your uncle's photo, but if you take a photo, like a genuine photo, you're not fooling anyone, you're not messing about with it. It would be very easy to, like, convince yourself. But this is it, like, when people have videos of, like, ghost evidence on YouTube, I'm very, very sceptical.
That's all bollocks, isn't it? That's all bollocks.
But then what if there is that one genuine bit of evidence and you disregard it, though, because it's on YouTube, or you just assume it's fake?
Like the one we caught. That's the little girl saying hello. I
Yeah.
assume it was a little girl. That was genuinely weird because I don't think it was any. There was only 4 of us in the whole area, in that area of the house, and I don't think it was any one of the 4 of us that said hello.
Mm.
It was very clear, wasn't it?
It was very clear. You spoke a split second after it in a tone of voice which was very
All right.
yeah yeah
Oh, come on then, guys. What are we doing?
yeah, and I don't know. I don't see how that could have been any of the 4 of us. My sister was on the camera, so you could see she wasn't speaking, and her ex-boyfriend was.
Yeah. Doing something.
And his house was apparently very haunted. Like his change jar used to shake.
Yeah, yeah,
And
he
they'd
said
throw
that.
his washing on the floor.
and
stuff
not do
like
his
that.
washing and
Yeah.
not make his bed and
Yeah. Oh, well, I did it all, but then the ghosts messed it up again.
It's my excuse, anyway.
Got all the pizza as well, did they? Not in my house.
I don't know. Well, I would just we've said it before. I would love to see something, but at the same time, if it actually happened, I don't know how I'd cope.
Would there be any places that would... Well, I want to say, when we were talking about Ouija boards, and I think you said you wouldn't do them, or you would, or you would. Do
I
them,
would.
or you
I
wouldn't?
would like to do one, just to say I've done it.
Is there anywhere that you wouldn't do one? Like, would you do one in a graveyard?
No, just because I think it's disrespectful.
Oh. Okay.
It sounds cool, but when I think about it, like
No
I don't
one
wanna-
dies in a graveyard, though.
No, but
Yeah,
there's
true.
bodies there.
Yeah, I know. But no one died there.
That's true.
No one died there. Everyone there is dead, though.
But someone might have killed themselves by their lover's graveside.
Could be.
It's romantic.
Yeah. Is that not cool?
It's not cool. It's dumb, but there's
A
other
hospital
lovers.
would be a good place. Like a working hospital.
Mm.
But I think you might get noticed if you're sat in the middle of the ward.
You just got to
Bit
dress.
insensitive
You
as
just
well.
got to dress like a doctor, and then everyone will leave you alone.
What, and you sat in the middle of the ward of the terminally ill people's patient ward, whatever.
As long as you got a stethoscope, no one will bother you.
Excuse me, guys, can you just keep it down? Is there anyone with us? Help
Yeah.
me!
And if anyone complains, you just shout "nurse, morphine," and point, and then they'll just sort it out for you.
What if you killed someone whilst doing a Ouija board? Not, like, you didn't murder them, like, they just happened to die. I don't
Die
know.
of fright.
Yeah?
Like of a heart attack.
Yeah.
Irresponsible.
Or you push the planchette a slightly bit too much forceful. What the fuck did I just say?
Planchette a slightly bit too much for us.
You pushed the planchette with too much force and it went through their gullet.
Yeah.
That would be awful, wouldn't it?
Ghosted it.
Would that be a cool way to die? Doing a Ouija board, I suppose. I don't know.
Is it on your list of cool ways to die?
It's not on there yet.
Have you got a list of cool ways to die?
No. Should I?
Maybe.
Is this a bit morbid? Who cares?
What would the coolest way
I
be?
don't know.
At a rave. Choking on a rave whistle.
Ugh, God, no.
Oh, no.
Going out partying.
No.
Ugh.
No.
Surrounded by awful people doing
Yeah.
awful things.
Not caring about you. That's not cool.
Not
There's nothing
caring
cool
about
about not
you.
being cared about.
Being smothered in a donut factory by by donut batter.
Or being smothered to death by loads of puppies. Because they're so excited to see you that
joyful.
they just, that'd be great. Well, not for them. That would upset them.
They began eating you, though.
Oh, no, because then they get a bad reputation.
They'll
And
have
they probably have to be put down.
Mm.
No,
But
that's
then
not fair
then
on
you'd be
them.
reunited in the afterlife.
They go to a separate heaven, though.
Do
don't
they?
Dogs don't go to heaven, do they?
Yes, they do.
Because there is no heaven. No one goes to heaven.
But if no one goes to heaven, there's going to be loads of space up there.
Special for you.
Yeah.
You and the
That
puppies.
sounds like heaven.
You and the puppers.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, maybe just in an unusual way. That would be funny. That would make people laugh, but not like at me. I'd be like, oh, what's she like?
About saying hi to someone on an escalator,
Oh
falling,
no.
scraping your face on every step on the way down, and then your hair getting caught in the thing.
Oh my God,
and it
Tom,
rips your scalp off, and you die of shock and loss of blood.
No, that's my fear anyway.
I know.
You're a dick. That's not a cool way at all.
That'd be horrendous. Wouldn't it?
How about dying surrounded by people in the cinema just talking really loudly?
Oh, it'd be gross.
No. Oh, no, that makes my head itch.
And oh, that is a horrible way to die, actually.
Oh, being scalped by an escalator.
Yeah.
Blech, no.
Are you afraid of dying?
I don't think I am. I don't think I'm afraid of dying, but sometimes I think I must be because I'm so worried about falling downstairs.
Well, that's the same as me. I don't think I'm afraid of dying, but I'm afraid of certain ways of dying.
Yeah.
I don't want to mention them in case it's tempting fate.
Oh, great. So I'm going to fall down the stairs now.
Yeah,
Gonna be
touch
scalped.
wood.
I don't know. It's a weird thing because it's kind of like you'll never know until you're in that situation. Like, I don't know.
How you'll handle it.
Yeah, if I went out there now and someone was gonna stab me, would I do everything I could to stop them? Because surely if I'm not afraid of dying, I'd be like, all right then.
No, that's
that
no.
doesn't
Being
mean you
not
want-
afraid
does-
of dying and wanting to live isn't the same thing.
Two different
I'd be
things,
annoyed.
yeah.
I'd be a little bit annoyed because I've got ice cream to eat, a whole tub of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I'm afraid of dying. I'm afraid of other people dying
Yeah,
more than me.
tell me about it.
What, really?
No, don't like. I don't want a list of people you'd rather not die.
Puppies, Eminem, Dieter Von Teese.
Eminem.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to be sad when that happens. I said this before to you. Because he's getting old and you can see it and he's going to die soon.
But his music will
He's
live
only
on.
about 40, isn't he?
Yeah.
Shit.
You need to
No.
you need to tattoo him on yourself. As,
Oh, there's a part of me that would be tempted.
in memoriam. Where would you get him?
I don't know. On my back?
So you could never see it.
Yeah, but no one else would ever see it then.
All your lovers.
I'm a virgin.
Fair enough.
You should get him tattooed upside down on your belly.
So I
So
can
when you
always
wake
see it.
up in the morning, hi.
You look really surprised all the time.
How many pillows have you got on your neck? Morning. God, you look like the Hunchback.
I don't. Yeah,
Let's just stop talking about it because it's horrifying.
you don't. Are you? I'm assuming you are then.
Well, no, not like. I don't know. I don't live every second of my life like, oh shit, I could die.
Yeah.
But yeah, the thought of other people dying is horrible.
Yeah.
It's worse in a way.
Way worse.
But then,
Because once you're gone, you're gone. You don't know anything different.
but then,
It's either going to be blackness or euphoria.
but then I'd be worried that the people that are still alive, they're gonna be sad.
We wouldn't. It's okay.
Yeah, but that's fine. Like you don't count. Like people I actually like my family and my friends.
Yeah.
Be a pain to find someone else to do a podcast with.
If you want, if it ever happens, I can just go and tell them all that you hated them anyway and that you were a complete bitch, and then they'll just hate you instead of miss you, and then that'll be better for you.
Would that be easier? Would that be maybe not that
Easier for who?
for the people?
No,
What,
that'd
is
be
hatred
worse.
easier than loss?
It would be easier to rather than mourning me, they would despise me.
Nah,
No,
still miss you.
That'd be worse.
That would be worse because it means I would have wasted my life being nice to people. And then you turn around and you're like, actually, she hated you. I'm like, oh, right, she was a bitch then. Like, why have I bothered?
It was like I
Exactly.
expected, just as I suspected all along. She
yeah,
was a bitch.
yeah, it's like one word from you, and they're like, oh, yeah, actually, that makes a lot of sense.
Well, I hope none of you die.
well, we're going to.
I promise I will never
But
die.
soon.
Scouts honour, whatever it is, brownies,
Dib
peace.
dib, dob dob.
Dib dib, dob dob. Tap you on the knob.
What scouts did you go
That
to?
is what I learned. It was more church.
Dib dib dob dob, tap you on the knob.
Tap
Three
the
times.
vicar on the knob
For good
3
luck.
times.
Did you ever go to Scouts or Brownie? No, not Brownies. If you did go to
Boys
Brownies,
can
you
go
shouldn't
to
be there.
brownies now, can't they?
Can they?
Yeah.
Back in the day, though, when it was
Proper.
segregated.
Yeah.
I went to Beavers once.
Beavers.
Cried.
Oh, really? Why?
Just because I was a mummy's boy.
Yeah.
Just a big mummy's boy. Didn't like it.
Don't like chewing wood.
No. No. No, it was wet and cold. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Stay away from them for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Feels like it.
One day, you will get there. I think I went to Rainbows, and I think I went to Rainbows for like, I don't know. a few
Miss
months.
Brownies. Just went straight to guides.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I
Because she
did.
was so advanced at starting
right.
fires, they
Yeah,
were like,
I
you
was-
need to get...
I was eating brownies, but I wasn't going to
Alright.
brownies.
Got all your badges. Go straight to guides.
Rainbows is the like young kid one.
Yeah, it goes rainbows, brownies, guides.
I think I didn't go to guides. I went to a guides like session because one of my best friends at the time was like, is it brown owl or something?
Brown owl.
Brown owl, yeah.
Excuse me. I think that's the reason why, or I just went. I don't know.
Just tagging along.
Yeah.
Well,
I
she
like
went when you were
it.
too old.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't really
Sitting
remember.
Kind of weird.
Looking all cool.
Yeah.
All the other kids.
I went to rainbows once, kid.
Yeah.
No, of course not. I went to Cubs.
I like
For
the
quite a
idea
while.
of it though.
I wish, now that I'm a grown-up, I wish I'd gone as a kid.
Hmm.
But it would be weird if I tried to go now, I think.
I think so. I mean, we can try.
I could have a shave.
That's all we could do is try.
And pitch my voice up a little.
That could work.
I didn't like the whole. I just didn't like it really. I like pillow fighting. We used to pillow fight a lot. We used to have like a bench and then
Did
have
you have tickle my fun?
tickle fights. And we used to just beat the shit out of each other with really hard pillows every night. And that, like on a Thursday night, and that was fun.
What was
And
in
then
the
Mum
hot
would
pillow?
pick me up
Yeah.
with you sometimes, or
I
Dad
remember.
would be.
I remember
And then-
getting
Scared in the
chips.
back.
And then we go get chips. And that I was mainly in it for the chips, if I'm honest.
Yeah,
I was
alright.
mainly in it for the chips. Because I didn't go to scout camp or cub camp because I was just like, I don't really want to be around these people for a week.
Yeah.
Like, my best friends went to Cubs, but I was just like, I don't want to go away with them for a week, really. That's not what I want to do. I don't want to shit in a hole in the floor.
Nothing's changed.
And,
Nothing has
and then when it came to, like, and even they used to do night games down Porthkerry. Like, just run around playing games in the woods. And I was just like, that didn't sound safe to me. I don't really want to do that.
No, that isn't
So whenever there was a night game, I'd just be like, no, I'm not going.
Supin.
Just fuck it, not going.
Night games. Surely they don't do that now.
I don't know.
Can't imagine this safe society that we're in, this PC.
No.
But we used to have like a proper thick jumper and a woggle.
Toggle? Woggle?
It's a woggle, I think it was called. It's like a scarf with a woggle
Oh
around
yeah,
it.
with like a napkin holder
Yeah.
around it.
Yeah, kind of thing. And then proper school shorts, big long socks with
I would
garters
love
on
to
it,
see you in that.
and proper shoes. It was like, why the fuck are we all dressing up to go out on a Thursday night? It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
At least now they got like jogging bottoms and like, you know.
Oh
it's,
no,
it's not
I
like
think
you don't look like a dick when you go in. Oh,
I
look
think
at these wankers
if you're
going
going to
Cubs.
like Cubs or Scouts or whatever, I think you should wear the uniform.
No, they
Surely there's
do, but they just got cooler uniforms now.
not jogging bottoms. There's a
Well,
time and
you
place
know.
for jogging bottoms.
You're allowed to wear jeans, I think, now.
No, I think they should wear the shorts, the little shorts. Maybe
And
long
the
trousers in the
garters.
winter. Oh, we'll leave the garters.
Oh, did you sew your badge on yourself? No. Don't get the sewing badge then.
I don't know. I think it's cute more for younger kids maybe not so much for older kids. But then it's like where I get the train station by my house, there's the Air Cadet School. And I know quite a few people who went there in the past, obviously a bit too old for it now. And like sometimes...
tall for it.
a bit too old.
A bit tall.
Could be a
bit
bit
tall for it now.
Bit tall.
Can't fit in the planes.
Yeah. Like sometimes I'll watch them and I'm thinking, oh my god, there are more exciting things to do than I don't know what they do. But then a part of me thinks, who am I to like judge or mock them? Like at least they're doing something, and I'm glad that they're obviously interested in it. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't be doing it at that age. They're like old enough to say yes or no to it.
Well, girlfriend Beth was like proper international scout
Oh really?
or guide. Yeah, she went to like
She was an international guide.
Yeah, she went to international guide meetings and stuff in places
What
to
did they
represent
do?
Wales and stuff.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't think
Is
it was.
No,
I
it
did-
is cool.
I didn't think it was I thought it was just like a British thing.
No, it's world round.
World
World
round.
round.
Oh, because they have Girl Scouts, don't they, in America?
Yeah, they sell cookies. I'd probably be in it for the cookies.
Yeah, I'd be in it for the cookies. Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts.
I just remember having to do Christmas post all the time when I was in Scouts.
Oh, yeah. They do cheap stamps, don't they?
Yeah. And then we had to sell them when we owned the shop.
Yeah.
And they just pissed
Did you
me
just
off, no end.
lick them all and stick them on things so no
No.
one else could use them?
No, because you'd have to buy them then.
Oh, yeah.
It's like bin bags full of Christmas cards, like in the stock room, blocking everything. 'Cause no one picked them up.
Fucking Christmas
Bastards.
cards.
Think of all the money you could have had in them.
You don't earn any money from it.
No, in the Christmas cards.
What if we were dishonest
sends-
shop owners?
Who sends money in Christmas cards?
Loads of people do.
I've never experienced that.
Really?
Only if one's been handed to me with money. Like,
Oh, some people do.
Really?
Probably mainly older people.
I didn't know that. Maybe I just got horrible relatives.
Yeah, maybe.
Don't send me
Maybe
any
they
money.
won't miss you.
Yeah, fuck you then.
Well, that went off on a tangent. As
What could you send in a Halloween card?
a Halloween card.
Severed fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, why
Real blood.
aren't there Halloween cards? Because it's the only one that hasn't got anything associated with it like that.
What do you mean? Easter?
You
It's
get
just
Easter
got cards,
do you?
definitely.
Valentine cards, Easter cards.
Bonfire
birthday
Oh,
night
Bonfire Night
cards.
doesn't either.
Because they're flammable.
Yeah, but like you could all take your
Well, you don't
your-
want to light fireworks off near a house full of cards, do you? It'll go up in flames and everyone will be burnt.
You
It'd
could
be
all add
awful.
your bonfire card to the bonfire.
That would be cool.
Literally burning your money.
Well, no. You send it like a week in advance or something. Like, hope you have a great bonfire night.
Yeah.
Hope you don't get horribly burnt with a sparkler.
Yeah, and then you
Wear
add
your
that.
gloves.
That card is like a firelighter or something. You add it, you light it, and you add it to your bonfire pile, and then it starts the fire. A firelighter card.
And
But
then
then
the
the risk
wishes-
of it is, if it's in the post, someone might strike a match near it. Whatever
A
postman do.
careless postman who lights his cigarettes, lights his pipe with a match on his delivery route.
Don't know.
Do you remember?
The most dangerous week for the postal service.
Do you remember like penny for a guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, like people used to have like dummies dressed
Yeah,
up and go
they
around
don't.
town.
I haven't seen that for Not that I go downtown very
Really?
much.
They
I
had
haven't
one
seen it.
outside Sainsbury's last year.
An actual person saying penny for the guy.
Yeah, with a
Oh,
guy.
did they? Oh, that's
Really?
cool.
Was he homeless? What
Well,
is that for?
I don't know.
There was a man outside Sainsbury's last night who I think was sleeping rough.
Oh, did you give him a penny?
What? They're coming round here?
I know.
Oh!
No, like I wasn't sure, like because I came home from Baths and I went to Sainsbury's to get like some
Water.
water. Wink, wink.
To get some luxuries to rub in the homeless man's face. Ooh, something warm.
Oh, look at this chocolate I'm just going to lick and throw away. No.
Tin of beans that you're not going to eat.
And there was this guy, and he'd just obviously been in Sainsbury's, and he had like a towel or a blanket with him. And I wasn't sure if he was drunk at first, because he was like, he probably was drunk if he was homeless.
Could he have been a matador?
He could have been, he'd been a shit matador.
Or maybe he was dressed
And
up
then
for Halloween.
when I came out, he dressed up for Halloween.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Halloween, I don't know if people are dressed up. Well, that's how they look.
He wasn't dressed like a matador.
No, dressed as a homeless person.
No, he was. No, it was either genuine. And then when I came out, he was like sat up against the steps going up, and his thing was over him.
Oh, that's.
And I was like, oh,
did you
maybe
offer him anything?
fuck no, I wanted to go
Yeah.
home.
Move out of the way.
I wanted to go to my house.
Oh, don't be mean.
I would have. I just didn't. I only had notes on me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give a
like
note. What's the most you've ever given to a
handwritten
homeless
note.
person
A homeless person.
besides a filthy look?
The big issue people count.
No, because you're buying something off them.
I don't. I just give them the pound.
I
don't want,
don't
your
want to know
fucking
about your
shitty
issues.
magazine.
Just make me feel less guilty and take my money.
I've noticed though, I'm very, very hesitant giving any homeless people or anyone begging for money or anything. I don't mind offering them food now and again if I think they genuinely need
If I
it.
just dropped it on my mouth. Oh, sorry. Man.
Yeah.
The baby bird in them.
I don't trust them, which is terrible, but I know, is it like homeless charities say that if you want to help, like give the charity the money. I'd rather do that.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I don't do that, but
You
I'd
would
rather
say
do
that.
that. But I've noticed recently there are people selling the big issue, but they don't wear the like the vest that they have or have the bag. They've literally got a big issue in their hand or a pile of big issues, and they're like, "Do you want a big issue?" You know the spiel.
Shoot.
And I feel like saying, "Have you nicked them from somewhere?" Like because they don't have the stuff on them.
Yeah.
It would be like as if you just wandered past someone selling them, nicked them, and then you're going to sell them and keep the money. I don't know. I don't trust them, and I've noticed it. And maybe next time I might say something. I might point it out.
Where's your vest? I want to
Well,
see
yeah.
some identification.
Well, yeah, it's true. Because they're not an authorised...
I want an address.
So do I. Me too, ma'am.
No, it's just that's like if he was genuinely homeless, that is sad, and I wouldn't want him to be near where I live, and he was quite near where I live.
Why wouldn't
So
you
I
want him
didn't.
to be
'Cause
near
it's,
where you
it's
live?
not nice, is it? I'd
Yeah,
rather him
think about
go
him.
to a shelter.
Oh, right, okay.
I don't want him
I'd
to
rather
die.
him go
No,
elsewhere.
I want.
Are
Get
there no
down to
poor
the-
houses? No jails?
No, it's
No, I know.
it's not nice to walk around the streets and see homeless people, is it?
I know. No, I know what you mean.
than go there.
Go to a
Then
fucking
they'd
workhouse.
better do it to decrease the surplus population.
Absolutely. Get the workhouses going.
Again, like
Ebenezer Scrooge.
in Cardiff, I noticed lots of things sometimes. It's amazing. I've noticed like people like there's a difference between people just sat there begging with their little carrier bags and their ratty blankets, and then there's people in their sleeping bags like on park benches and whatnot. But yesterday I was walking back to Elliot's flat and there was someone literally lying in the middle of the pavement. So much that people had to kind of step slightly into the road to get back onto the
Jesus.
pavement. It was like they were making a point, and I just thought, you're just going to piss people off. If you're trying to get a sympathy, don't lie literally in the middle of the pavement. At one point I did think they were dead because they were in the same position when we came back as we'd
Yeah.
left. But I don't know, I just thought it was...
And they didn't move when you frisked them for money.
I said, no. And when I took their shoes off, like, they said, oi,
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 oi.
oi, my fucking shoe!
where are you from?
I didn't take their shoes, I wouldn't do that. I don't want their smelly shoes.
Stinky shoes. Stinky wee shoes.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's ridiculous.
Why are you assuming they smell of wee? Just because they're homeless?
They haven't had a bath.
Because
or a
they
shower.
probably haven't got access to clean water. and most facilities nearby are in.
What I don't want is
Places
to
like
walk over Sainsbury's one day and step in a human shit. Okay?
I doubt
That's
that will
not what I
happen.
want.
Yeah, but it could happen.
These people aren't savages. They're just
But
down on their luck.
No, not. I
They're
think
just going to do shit.
Why would you come to Barry if you're down on your luck? Go to Cardiff.
no,
There's more
because then
people there.
you've got the people going. Oh, excuse me, miss. You got 20p so I can get back to Swansea. Don't come to Cardiff
How
if
do
you
you
can't
get back
afford.
to Swansea for 20p?
Exactly. It's the
Lying
same people
bastards.
all the time. Like I recognise them, and they've been doing it for years. It's the same thing. Oh, I'm trying to get back home. I haven't got enough money. Oh, what, for 6 years?
If you're only
you
asking
still
for
haven't got
20p
money.
at a
That's
time,
why
I'm
they
not
haven't got it,
surprised.
yeah.
Exactly.
Because every time they get enough money, they hike the prices for the trains up, and they're like, "Fuck! I need another 20p."
But it's at that point, like, I just think who are you fooling? Seriously.
Why would you want 20p?
It's obviously because they think, oh, the
Like,
less you
no one
ask
cares
for,
about 20p.
yeah, the less you ask for, the more likely someone's going to give you some spare change. For a rule, I never usually have cash on me, so I don't have them. I don't have money, and it is getting to a point now, and I'm like, no. Normally, I'd be like, oh no, sorry, I don't. I'll just say no. I don't mind if people ask me for cigarettes. If I'm smoking a cigarette, I don't mind rolling them. That's fine. I'd rather
Well,
give
go
them that.
fuck yourself. It's not my fault you're homeless, is it?
Sometimes it's not their fault.
There's fucking shelters you can go and live in now.
I don't think it's that
Yeah,
easy.
they are.
Huh?
What if they're full?
I'm sure people there can help you, though. They're not going to just be like, oh, sorry, mate.
But like, say you're
We're
homeless
full.
and you get. Well, yeah, but what if they are? And they're like, I'm sorry, there's no space there.
Go
Just
sleep
have
in a
to
cow
sleep.
shed then. Like Mary.
Yeah, go give birth to
Joseph.
the
Where is
saviour.
there a cow shed in Cardiff?
There is a place.
Save
called
up all your
Cowshed.
20p's.
Yeah,
to
if any of you
Cowbridge.
fuckers would give them, I gave. I was
Yeah, you're
doing-
Mr. Charity. aren't you?
Yeah,
Charity.
Mr. Universe.
Well, there was one night when we went to the gay bar.
Is this a different story?
And I gave generously. No, I didn't
You
know we were going to the
received-
gay bar, but unfortunately I just had a fresh head shave and my beard was quite big, so I looked like a bear or something. I was popular that night.
I bet you were.
But
One and only time in your life.
I ended up sneaking off to Burger King, and that was the night.
Is that
I
with
had,
Beth?
yeah, that
Yeah.
was the night I had 3 triple whoppers.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Fuck right. So I was feeling flush, and I gave a guy 20 quid.
You guiltily
Yeah.
gave him 20.
No,
You
it was
fucked
like,
up there.
"Nah, mate, you have it." I was like, I don't need it.
£20 worth of smack, he spent that on.
Well, as long as you had a good time.
I'd
My conscience was soothed.
buy him £20 worth of McDonald's.
I've done that before as well. Bought a meal and taken it out. We did it a couple of times, but like on more than one occasion, we bought like meals from McDonald's. Couldn't find anyone to give it to, so I ended up eating them ourselves. So I just had double the food. But honestly, we could not find a single homeless person to give it to. And we went out with a good intention of like, it was winter, we were like,
Yeah.
fuck it, we're here eating, let's buy something else, take it out. Couldn't find a single
The-
person who would
how
take my
selfish.
McDonald's. I know. So I ended up having 2 meals. I ended up having 3 meals. I had 2 in the McDonald's.
That's happened again. Like, I'd rather give food to someone who I think needs it.
Yeah.
And the last time, and probably the actual last time I'll do this, I was like, oh, you know, he looked, I don't know, I just assumed he was like a refugee from Syria or whatever. That's where it was all kind of kicking off.
Yeah.
I was like, do you want me to buy you food? He's like, oh, it's alright, I've got loads. And he just had like loads of sandwiches that obviously other people had bought him. And I thought, oh, like, you could have just said, oh, no, thank you, like, you know, don't worry, I'm okay. He's like, no, it's alright. I thought, you rude
She
bastard.
come over here,
Yeah,
getting our free sandwiches.
yeah, having your boots
God.
meal deal. Oh, wow.
Oh, you're not having your boots.
No.
Wait until you're asleep and I'll take them off you.
Lol. And I won't even wear them.
I don't think this guy was Syrian. He just looked old.
I don't think I've ever seen a Syrian refugee in person.
I wouldn't even know.
Are they here yet?
I don't know.
Some of them
maybe.
probably are, yeah.
Are they here yet?
Are they here?
They haven't got it tattooed on their head.
No. Well,
Fucking shit, though.
Trump will see to that. won't he? Trump will see to that.
Oh, it's the election, isn't it?
What?
What?
Tonight?
Anybody got an opinion on it again?
No, I don't know what's going on.
I think they're both awful,
They
but
are.
I'd rather Hillary. I
Why?
think.
I saw a video the other day that was a vote for Hillary as a vote for World War III.
Rubbish.
If
It's pretty exciting.
if they use the tactics that the Americans are at the moment for voting, when we elect prime ministers and that would not happen, would it? If someone wrote vote for David Cameron's like voting for World War III, can you imagine? We just wouldn't have that over here, would we?
It's
Why
just
is
a
it
big slander
acceptable over there?
contest.
That's ridiculous.
Did you see him at they got a dinner that they have before every election, hosted by the Catholic Church, right? And it's like both people go there, so Hillary and Donald Trump were there. And it's supposed to be like a jokey occasion where they sort of take the mick out of each other and themselves. Where he just ranted on her about like how she hates Catholics and stuff like that, and he got booed off.
Oh,
Well,
really?
People were booing him and stuff, and he was just going, "Oh, are those boos for me or her?"
But I think that's good. I think it's good. I think, like, he's sort of
He's an idiot.
above the bullshit, though. Like, he's just saying stuff.
Yeah,
And-
but is
and
he
he
doesn't
saying
know what
useful
he's saying.
stuff, or is it just meaningless?
Yeah, but that's the thing. Is any politician saying meaningful stuff? Like anyone that's been elected? Or are they just saying what they think people want to hear to get elected? And then
Yeah.
that's
Oh
it.
yeah, totally.
Whereas I think Trump's sort of like, yeah, fuck immigration, keep everyone out until we know who they are.
That's not.
I
it's
think
not
that's a
bad
sensible
thing.
idea.
Yeah, it is a sensible
You
idea.
shouldn't allow people to come into the country without knowing who they are. I'm all for
Totally,
immigration,
no, you shouldn't.
but legal and
Yeah.
monitored. Otherwise, everyone would be going fucking everywhere.
But then it's
Which I think is fine. I don't think like anyone should be denied to go to. But like,
that was me. Sorry.
if you are coming to in this country, I sound like a fucking BNP.
Radically, I
No,
think.
I'm not. I'm very liberal, but I think liberal with the in the right way.
Go on, carry on.
I was going to say, like, there's been tons of stories of, like you said, Syrian immigrants who are coming in, and they're not immigrants they're not, what's the word?
Like war,
Yeah. What's the word?
refugees of
Refugees.
war.
Yeah, they're not refugees of war. They're like economic refugees,
Yeah.
but they've just sort of piggybacked on this thing to go to different countries. Apparently, Sweden.
Squid.
Apparently,
Sweden.
Sweden's screwed now.
Oh really?
Yeah, just fucked. Like, it's just, at least from what I've been watching.
Don't imagine they like foreigners in Sweden.
Apparently they love him so much that, like, I heard stories of people changing like women who have been raped by immigrants, right? Who have not changed their story, but not reported to the police that
for
they were
fuck's
immigrants because they
sake.
didn't want to appear like Islamophobic or whatever.
Oh my
So
god.
they were just like, I was raped
ridiculous.
by 3 men. When if you'd have said 3,
immigrants.
yeah, or like men of this color or whatever, you'd probably have a higher chance of finding the people that did it.
Yeah, but then you would be classed as like, I don't know, generalizing people, because if I was raped by 3 Indian men, I don't know if they were immigrants or if they're
But were
Yeah,
they-
but that
British
doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
but
You're
were they
just trying to
Indian?
solve the crime, aren't you?
Yeah, but if you say they were 3 immigrants, did she know for a fact they were
No,
immigrants?
she didn't even mention that they were like.
Yeah, no, I know she
Muslim.
didn't. But if she had,
Well, I guess in Sweden, if they're not blonde and 6 foot tall,
Yeah.
you're an immigrant.
but that's what I mean. Like, she could have presumed that they were immigrants, not said anything.
I don't think she even said the race of the people,
Mm.
even though she knew the race of the people. And again, I don't know, that story could be made up by people who are trying to get people to think of anti-immigration and stuff like that. But it's
Yeah.
just, I don't know, it seems very.
What I mean, obviously, we'll never understand. I hope we'll never understand what it would be like to be in that situation that we need to flee our country. But when it all kind of started getting really serious, like they were just going over to Greece and whatnot, I just couldn't help but think, where do they think they're gonna go? Mm-hmm. Like, okay, obviously your home or whatever's going on in your country is really fucking awful. You can't fit in to like the UK. There's literally only so many people you can fit in one place. Where do you think there's going to be space for you? I don't know. What if everyone goes to Syria? What if the whole of the UK went to Syria?
It's a shithole, though, isn't
Just
it?
a
No
big
one wants
swap.
to go there.
Yeah, what if... Imagine if countries did swaps.
What, like...
Or like France swapped with Italy for a bit, or we swapped with Australia. Like the whole of Australia came over.
Like Airbnb en
Yeah.
masse.
Oh my god. That would take years to do though, wouldn't it?
That'd be horrible. Got to check the toilet for black
Spinners.
widows
Yeah.
biting your dick. Oh, no thanks.
I've been there.
A black widow. Biting you.
Yeah.
Hanging off your dick.
Yeah. She never paid me either.
But at least you're alive.
Yeah. I was only charging penny as well. Penny for the guy. And they were like, ooh. Yep.
Do you think this homeless dude should get 2 younger homeless guys with him, and then they could do penny for a guy, and he could just pretend to be a model, a dummy? Would he earn more money?
But hang on. Now you're inviting more homeless people into your area when you didn't want one.
No, it's true.
They're like gremlins. Just
You don't want to be up by there anyway. It's quiet.
but
Maybe that's why he's up there. Because he just wants some peace and quiet.
Yeah,
from
maybe
the
he's not actually
There are
negativity.
quieter places though.
yeah, but maybe he wants to be somewhere that he feels is safe, outside a shop where there's security for
Only till
like so many
11.
hours. Yeah.
And it's the Wild West up there.
Why
I-
aren't the churches open for homeless people?
Because they're too busy, I don't know, counting their
Because
communion
they'd steal
wafers.
shit. That's why. Or some, not every homeless person, but they would, like someone would, and spoil it for everybody.
Yeah, that is a problem. Someone always spoiling it.
Bullshit.
I didn't mean to look at you then, Jess.
Someone always spoiling
It's
it
fine.
outside Sainsbury's, making you feel guilty that you go into your nice big house.
To play Skyrim.
Just give them something though. Yeah, if you feel guilty. There was one time as well. It was when I was. Go on.
I always feel guilty for not feeling guilty. I do, because I'll see someone, I think, are they homeless? I'm like, nah, probably not. And I'll just carry on walking. And then I'm like, I don't know what their situation is. They could have made themselves homeless, or they had no choice, or they are literally just trying it on. But I don't know, I'd rather not find out. Carry on.
Ignorance is
You can
bliss.
only
It's true.
like with charities, you can only sort of pick a few causes that you actually care about, and
Yeah, it's all
I
dogs.
normally give money to to cancer charities.
Mine are dogs.
I donate £2 every month to the Montana Bear Sanctuary.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
thought you were
though.
going to say
Yeah.
Hannah Montana for a split second.
Yeah, like
The Miley
yeah.
Cyrus Fund.
It's just an email list. They send you bear photos of Hannah Montana. Oh, she was young. Then. She was young. Then.
You're on another list now.
Yeah.
They're sending photos of you.
Whoops.
No, I sponsor the Guide Dogs and the Dogs Trust. And that's it.
They send you those bullshit letters from the dog that you've
They
adopted.
do, and I don't read them.
I'm
'cause
Ralph.
It will upset me.
Thanks for my new collar.
Oh,
Fuck off. Ralph got put down a long time ago.
I'm Ralph. I had a great time playing with the ball that you got me. Thanks to your generous donation. Woof woof. Gotta
He's
go.
my paw print.
Honestly, 1 year.
Gotta go. Someone's rang the doorbell.
Could be
One
someone
year.
to take me home.
Actually,
oh, no,
more
it's
than more than 1 year. They were the only people I got a Valentine's
not.
card.
Oh no!
And it was the best card ever because it was heartfelt.
Have you ever had like a Valentine's card from someone you didn't know?
Don't think so. Never.
Like you didn't know who it was?
I had one like many years ago, but it turned out it was from my grandpa, and he did it for all his grandkids, and that sounds creepy
yeah,
now that I
did it
say
for
it
his
out loud.
friends. He's like, "Check, look at this.
Yeah,
This
I'll
fucking
have a-
loser.
but like,
Love question mark.
but for years, like I never knew who it was from, and obviously I
Yeah.
worked it out, but not from a genuine like secret admirer.
Secret admirer.
You worked it out.
Well, I
I've
think
got this image in my head of you like spending months trying to work it out, and
Yes.
like letters going back and forth. And he was like, "Meet me at the bridge at 7."
it was
and
my
you-
grandpa.
Yeah, I know. And then
Oh,
you go there, and you were like, "Oh, expecting the." Prince Charming, your granddad's there like, you fucking idiot. Maybe I'll do that to someone next year.
I did once, but then it
Fucking
turned out it
catfish
was
him.
like a girlfriend who wanted to get back in touch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it was a bit shitty then.
Did you
That is when you
set
should
fire to
burn
the
a car.
cars? Yeah.
We did get back together. It was just,
More for
it
you,
was
John.
more disappointing than, now. It's good at the time.
What were we
Yeah.
talking about? Oh, yeah.
Homeless people.
Holidays.
No, you sponsor bears. What does bears do?
What do they do?
Yeah.
I
Is it
just
just
think I just love them.
keeping them happy?
Yeah.
What do you provide with your £2 a month?
I don't even know. Just take. It's probably just some guy called Bear in Montana. He takes £2 out of my PayPal every month, and he's just living the sweet life, eating
Well, like-
fresh salmon.
You can't provide for a bear, can you?
No, it's to like, secure their habitat and whatever.
All right.
Because obviously, well, not obviously. I don't
Some
know. I'm
people are
talking
mean,
bullshit. But
and
if there's if they're like logging or something and
Yeah.
they're moving into bears, I think that's sad. I think we should limit our impact that we have on the world as humans.
Do you know, I was reading something, it was 40% of the animals have disappeared from the planet in 50 years or something.
Gross, isn't it?
Crazy.
Maybe they've gone to a better place.
There's no heaven for
Outside
No, just
no
Sainsbury's.
heaven for bears.
Yeah. Just begging outside Sainsbury's. Excuse me, miss.
It's sad.
Yeah.
So yeah, I support the bears.
Yeah. Well, they'll all be very happy in WoW, or Glam, or Pulse, or any of the
Oh.
gay bar.
See what you mean?
Probably just buying some dude some fucking leather.
Oh god, £2 of leather every month so you can construct his gimp suit.
Saving up for a dildo.
They're not that expensive, John.
Oh, no.
What were you going to say before I interrupted you?
I was going to
Usual.
mention the one time I gave to a homeless guy, and it was around the time I started playing with the universe and sending out good vibes
Yeah.
and seeing what came back. And I was walking past Henry's bar in town, and I saw it was Christmas time, and there was a homeless guy, and he looked pretty cold. And I was like, I'll give him whatever's in my pocket, change wise. I'll give it to him. Not my dick. I didn't know a secret hole.
No, I know.
Whoop!
I know that.
Have that. I'll keep you warm, like a little radiator. I was like, I'll give him whatever
Weird images.
whatever money is in my pocket. I'll give it to him, and I pulled it out, the money, as I passed him, and I glanced at it, and it was about £3.50. And I was like, there you go, mate. Hope you have a nice Christmas. That was a stupid thing to
Not
say.
fucking likely, is it, mate?
Merry Christmas. And then, no lie, a week later, I got a tax rebate for £350.
Yeah, I think-
so.
Selfish bastard.
Not selfish. I provided something for somebody else, and
You
then the
did.
universe provided it tenfold back to me,
That's cool.
and I was dumbfounded.
Maybe he was an undercover revenue. Maybe he was from the tax office undercover,
Yeah.
and they were just keeping an eye on people that they could give tax rebates to, and they were like him. And then he went
Find
back
out
to the
who he
office.
is.
He's like, didn't catch his name.
Probably get £200 worth of bear meat sent to me through the post next week. Bear steaks. I've been signed up for a horrible.
They've been making their way over for like the whole year, just going through customs.
I'm part of a gross poaching ring that I never knew.
Ooh.
Bears. Why are bears more worthy than wolves?
They're not. I just like bears a lot.
Okay.
Like if I could do anything, I would for any animal.
You would do a bear.
Yeah, I'd do a bear.
What, even I'm trying to think. Think of the shittest animal.
Like what?
An armadillo.
Goat.
Yeah, of course. Like, would you want to see a goat's habitat being destroyed? If
No,
it
of course I
was...
wouldn't.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not like John.
Yeah, it's gonna be like fuck the goat,
How about an orangutan?
put it in a burger.
I find
Fuck those. No, I love orangutans.
I don't like monkeys. I've decided they
An orangutan's an ape, so
any kind of primate. Is that alright?
yeah.
Is that
okay.
alright, John? primate.
Yeah.
I don't like primates. There's something about them that makes me uneasy.
Too close to humans.
I don't know. It's like you can see they're thinking,
I want to rip your face off.
kind of. And I don't know. It sounds so stupid because it didn't affect me at the time, but I don't know if it's because of the films, like Planet of the Apes and stuff. I don't know. It's just the way they behave sometimes that makes me a little bit uneasy. Like gorillas.
They might rise up.
Yeah.
I heard a theory the other day that some scientists think that apes are entering the Stone Age now, compared
Because
to
of tool use and stuff.
Yeah.
See.
because there was
Yeah, but
apparently
they can use
one.
iPads.
Can they?
Yeah, there's this one. Is it a gorilla or something? She can use an iPad.
Siri?
No, not
Does she
Siri.
use Siri?
No.
That would be impressive.
Sorry, I keep interrupting you. No,
Yeah,
they've
no.
obviously like adapted like an iPad and it's got like pictures of like stuff, but she can like communicate with them.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So they can use iPads more than hammers and tools and stuff.
Well, there was one, apparently somebody observed a primate, I don't know what it was. It might have been an orangutan who was fishing with a spear in a
What?
river, and he was like trying to use this thing to
Probably a
catch the
chimp.
fish. Yeah, unbelievable,
Oh, that's creepy.
but amazing.
That is amazing.
Like,
That's
what
amazing.
if we witness the evolution of chimps into the next wave of man? Yeah,
Well, we were never chimps, but yeah. It's
you know, like
It's
but
weird,
what if
isn't it?
we-
Why-
What if we witness the birth of another not the
The
birth
new
of,
generation.
another species that well, not suddenly obviously, but develops language, like
Another
like
type of
English.
race.
what if all of a sudden
no.
yeah
Like,
yeah like what
That's a
if?
great movie.
Wouldn't that be bizarre?
Hmm.
If over the course of like the next 1,000 years, humans were still going strong, and then like monkeys developed speech and could speak English, and then all of a sudden there were two things on Earth that could speak language. That'd be
Like-
fucking weird.
Maybe that's what your money's going towards for the bears.
Teaching bears French.
Yeah.
It's odd, isn't it? Like, I wonder what apes were like 5,000 years ago.
Probably sleeping a lot.
Like, I wonder what they were like. Were they the same? Because like evolution must happen
Yeah,
all the time
yeah.
to happen at all, right?
Well, things are always developing.
Yeah. So like,
So
do you know what I
why
mean?
is
Like, it
there
hasn't
no-
just stopped, is it?
So why is there no middleman?
Because
Maybe
we killed
are.
him.
Maybe we are
We-
the middleman.
We bred him out of existence.
Who
Because
was
at
it?
one point there was like 5, 6, 7 types of human, all on Earth at the same time.
What?
Different, like
Yeah.
like not
Well, like Homo sapien,
Homo
erectus, or were they?
Homo erectus, Homo africanus, you know, all different. There was 5 different groups, like Neanderthals as well, of like human species all competing at the same time,
How long ago was this?
like 200,000 years ago.
Oh, right. That's right then. No, but I don't know.
20 years ago.
For a split second, I was like, "What? There were other types of people."
Yeah, like literally, they were like different
I was
to
thinking
us.
of like, I don't know, in the 50s or something. That's why I had to check.
Get to the back of the bus, Homo florensis. Piece of shit.
That's why I had
Don't
to
drink
check.
from our water fountains, Homo erectus. In the
What, like-
50s.
No, well, that's why I was like, how have I never heard of this?
We just bred them out.
This huge secret that I've never heard of. Okay, that's fine.
No, like in the archaeological record.
Okay.
But it's just odd that, like,
just a blink of an eye.
you know, in your
Cosmic
cave,
timescale.
like humans, like Homo sapiens would be there, and then in the next cave along, like Neanderthals could be,
Yeah.
and like you could shag them, but they'd be different to you, and they might want to kill you, or they might want to.
So
They'd be scared of you, or you know, it's odd. It's weird to think of. So like, as different
So
as a
how-
tiger and a lion are, because they're not. It's not just like a color thing, is it?
yeah,
It's not just.
So
So as different as a tiger and a lion and a panther are,
They're all
a
the
leopard.
Yeah.
they're all the same genus, like cat, like big cats. That's how we were to other branches of humanity.
So they had DNA and whatnot.
Oh, they had,
They had human biology, but just
yeah, but they
different.
just like their brains weren't as big, or they were taller than us, or shorter than us, or you know. It's odd, isn't it? To
Fucking
think about.
mental. Who the fuck? Like, how did language come about? We've talked about this before.
yeah, we seem to be talking about is something going on. We seem to be having discussions about things we've already talked about previously.
Maybe we've entered a Halloween time loop.
Maybe, or we've run out. We really have run out of things to say.
I think we should rate holidays,
Okay.
as in the American waves referring to holidays. So, you know, like you got Christmas, you got Easter, you got
Well, yeah,
Valentine's
I didn't
Day.
think you meant
Yeah,
Mallorca.
That time,
But,
that time I went to Bottom of Regis was about a 3. 3 out of 3.
So
So we,
yeah.
like,
Okay, what have we got? Should we start at the
like
beginning?
number
with the,
one.
New
In order
Year's?
of goodness.
Yeah, in order
Aw.
of goodness.
Not chronologically, knob.
Everyone knows what holidays
One,
they
New
are.
Year's.
New Year's,
Number
yeah.
two,
Well done,
Valentine's
Jess.
Day. Number 3, Easter. Christmas has got to be the top, hasn't
It's
it?
got to be the top.
Yeah, I think Christmas. As much I would. Yeah, we'll go for Christmas.
We're going to say as much as you
I was
like.
going to say,
Halloween?
as much as I love Halloween, I do fuck all for Halloween. Nothing really happens for Halloween. They're piss poor decorations in the shops. If it was America, then it would be number one, Halloween. But we'll go for Christmas. Sorry, I got so angry then.
So what are we thinking next? Are you going Halloween next?
Halloween.
What other holidays are there?
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day?
No, that's
I like Valentine's Day. I just wish somebody would let me celebrate it with them.
Easter?
No, I do like Valentine's Day. I think I'm quite a romantic at heart, and I don't enjoy the whole buy as big a bouquet of flowers and all the cards, and I don't like that sort of shit. But I do like,
getting your dick wet.
yeah,
Go swimming.
Just on Valentine's
just
Day.
on Valentine's
Once
Day.
a year,
Just once a year. It's all you need. Get out your system.
and in hers.
Yeah. No, but then the other part of me thinks you should love your partner every single day, not just one day.
Well,
like,
that's yeah.
why should flowers be confined to?
Graves.
Like, I buy my mum flowers every week because I fucking love her. Not just on Mother's Day. So I don't know what I mean by that. Maybe I hate Valentine's Day. Maybe I fucking can't stand it.
Yeah,
I can't stand it. I think it's shit.
Valentine's is a weird one, and it's the same. People either love it or hate it, or they change their mind depending on what their relationship status is. To be honest, yeah, it's never been a big deal. It's nice if it's very selfish. It's nice if the other person does something for you on that day, but if they don't, I'm not that bothered.
Have you ever had a good one? Like, one to remember?
I've had flowers on them, I think. I can't remember. I don't know.
Not last Valentine's Day, but the Valentine's Day before. I was seeing someone, but like only like the week before or 2 weeks before. So I was like, you know, it's that difficult thing. Like, how do you
Talk about it, at least.
So I didn't bother, right? I just was like, I'm not. What I'll do is I went over to her house and we had I paid for the Chinese, right? We didn't have sex actually, Jess.
All right, thanks for clarifying.
Because no, we didn't. But I was just like, so I was just gonna pay for what we were doing, which would have been we were having a takeaway kind of thing.
Yeah.
But then she bought me loads of presents and stuff, and I was like, whoa, we've only been seeing each other 2 weeks. It's crazy.
Thanks. I'm out. Peace.
And that it pretty much ended because I didn't buy her anything, which was good. But I'm happy now.
That
But yeah, it's odd, how it didn't feel right for me to go overboard
no,
after
no,
It's odd,
that
yeah.
is odd. I
But
don't know. maybe.
Valentine's Day is way down in my estimation. Like maybe
I wouldn't
the
even
worst
class it
one.
as a holiday.
Why have we just spent 10 minutes discussing it then? In the list of holidays.
It is a holiday.
I wouldn't class it as a holiday though. If someone said list me the holidays, I'd probably forget about Valentine's.
But then you've only got like three other ones.
Yeah, the 3 important ones.
Why is Halloween a holiday then? Because you don't get a day off.
Well, technically I do tomorrow, but thank you. I don't know.
And Bonfire Night is one. I would class
Bonfire Night
as
is
one
such a stupid holiday celebrating an unsuccessful. What is it? Guy Fawkes wanted to blow up the government,
Yeah.
so we celebrate that.
Yeah.
Well, we celebrating being caught, wasn't it? Or
No.
Yeah.
Well, was
that's
it?
why you burned the guy, because
Oh, I just assumed we were celebrating it because he was going to blow up Parliament.
No, it's
No.
because they found
Yeah,
they
so-
stopped him and he didn't blow up the king and Parliament.
that's why you
that
burned
would
the
make
guy.
so much more sense.
Remember the 5th of November, gunpowder,
Gunpowder,
treason and plot. There must be a reason that gunpowder treason will never be forgot or something. I can't remember the rhyme now, but
Unless it's the rhyme.
but I can't remember it. So, yeah, I like Bonfire Night. I think it's cool.
Is it to do? Would you like it if it was in March?
No.
No,
I
it's
think
gotta
it's
be.
time of the year.
It
isn't
is,
it?
yeah.
Because it's cold. It's like misty out, and then like you see fireworks going off, and it's that sort of autumn feeling. Same for Halloween.
Yeah.
Halloween would be way less fun if it was in summer.
Yeah,
It
but
wouldn't be
Halloween
bright, though,
couldn't
would
be
it?
in summer because it's a pagan ceremony, isn't
Yeah.
it? That celebrates the death of you know
All right, Halloween in
the
Australia.
harvest. Yeah, I always thought that's odd, isn't it? Because it's like it's not like really hot in Australia right now,
Hotter than here,
but
though.
it's hotter than here. But it's not. It's getting to their springtime, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't
Do
know.
they have summer when we have winter? Yeah.
Yeah,
So Christmas in Christmas in Halloween.
it's like
Summer
it's
is-
like
Christmas in
yeah.
Australia. Jesus Christ, I'd hate that. Aren't we supposed to have 120 days of snow?
This year?
Someone said that. Yeah,
Starting
Oh
like next
no!
week.
Oh, so much. Oh, it just throws everything out of the window, doesn't it?
We
Everything's
still
so
land on something
difficult.
soft though.
That's true. I'll remember that when my trains are cancelled. Thank you.
Well, what can you do?
Not go
Just
to
have to sleep
work.
in Cardiff.
Oh, well, outside Sainsbury's.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
can I
take
have
a-
20p to get back to home? Oh. No,
Peter buy snowshoes, governor.
I need to buy salts. Snow is great for a day, and then it melts, and then it freezes over in the night, and then I've got to hobble my way out of the front door, try not to slip over, because I'm also afraid of falling over on snow and ice. Another one of my fears.
Snow is
Snowy
bollocks when you're
escalator.
an adult with responsibilities.
It is.
No, I love it.
No, it's great. Yeah, it's great for the first day. If it's a heavy snowfall, everyone's out in their pajamas, rolling around in the snow, and then everyone goes back in and goes back to bed. But it's not a practical weather. Not that most practical, not that weathers are practical, but it's an inconvenience weather.
Yeah, but then just don't worry about it, innit? If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, there's not a lot I can do about it.
Just
Can
get your snowboard out. Snowboard to work.
I think you need a hill or some kind of momentum.
Loads of hills in Penarth.
No.
You're gonna be at the top of one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that would take me the complete opposite way of where I need to go. I'll end up going across the sea, and then I'll be in Western. Anyway,
Snow day's always bad for us anyway, because we'll always be there even if the school's shut.
Yeah.
So then you
But
have
it's like
just
it's an exciting day, isn't
It
it?
is
Because we
exciting,
still get
yeah.
paid.
it is exciting.
Nobody turns up really, and then you
Mm.
just get like free day.
of making snow angels.
Snow angels. I remember buying Mountain Dew one snow day and chilling it out in the snow. Like,
Do you remember when it was snowing and
remember
I
your
was
Instagram
in
picture.
next door
yeah.
and Matty and Lucy came around and built and
yeah.
everyone was building like a big igloo or something.
Yeah, I
That was
remember
pretty cool.
That's a fucking waste of time, though, isn't
What, an
Yeah.
igloo?
it? Like building stuff. I don't see the fun in building stuff.
What about friendships?
No.
Really not. I used to love, like, when we were in the shop, I'd be up first
Yeah.
of everybody, and like it was just that fresh. There wasn't a footprint in it yet.
Yeah,
Mine were the
that's
first
great.
footprints.
That's great.
Come out your door like Jack Skellington in Christmas time. What's this? What's this? There's white things everywhere.
So yeah,
homeless guy by there.
snow
What's
isn't
this?
a holiday.
No,
No,
it's
so-
not.
so,
it is a type
Christmas.
of precipitation.
So we'll go for Christmas
Halloween.
and then Halloween.
And then what next?
Well, what have we got? Easter.
bonfire night for me.
Yeah, we'll go. Yeah, I agree.
fucking
Even though
hate
I
Easter.
don't do bonfire night, I don't go and celebrate it. I do like the
I hate
fact that it
fireworks.
exists.
Don't like fireworks.
I love
I'm
fireworks.
scared of them.
Good to
One
know.
might come right at your face and blow up.
Kind of.
Good to know.
Oh, I'm scared of a lot of things. actually.
Easter?
Boring. Get the fuck out of my life. I hate Easter. It's the most depressing holiday of the year.
Easter
Just
for
chocolate,
the
no?
yeah for the food and the cream eggs. Yes, Easter.
Oh, and you can't get away from all the Jesus shit at Easter.
No, but
Being in Easter makes me feel like I'm watching old home movies on shit VHS tapes.
Well,
Oh, it's
Easter
just
Sunday
fucking-
might be the worst day of the year, actually.
hang on. How is that? How explain that?
Like, I get that feel.
I know what you mean.
Like, the whole 2 weeks of Easter just feels like a monotonous, dull...
Dirge of shit.
It's like the weather's sort of alright, but... It's like watching VHS tapes. Is how I perceive Easter in my mind.
I know what you mean.
What a
I
peculiar
know exactly what you
description.
mean. But you do get mini eggs.
There's always like a little fuzz above everything.
So mini eggs are good. I would still put Easter above Valentine's Day
Yeah.
and New Year's Eve.
Oh, New Year's Eve can suck a bag of dicks because
Yeah.
again, no one does anything for it. Oh yeah, let's make plans. No one ever sticks with their plans. I'd rather
Some people do, and they're the ones that have fun.
who?
Like you see them on Instagram and stuff.
Yeah, Instagram, and they're probably dead inside. They're probably extremely sad.
But do you think it's our failings as
No,
people
no,
that we can't enjoy New Year's Eve?
no.
No, I wouldn't
Or
put
it's
it
just
that
New Year's Eve isn't for us?
I can think of
Because I
two
hate it.
times.
It's my worst night. I
Yeah.
just can't stand it.
I can think of 2 times I ever did anything for New Year's, and I might as well have been at home.
Yeah.
I just.
I think-
What's the point of it?
I think it's
3
the pressure's
3
on,
times.
and everyone feels the pressure to go and have the best time they can, and it just spoils everyone else's good time.
Yeah, well, I have a great time at home.
So I have a Chinese New Year.
What, like
Get
later
Chinese.
on? Oh, right.
No, just get
Really late in the year.
just get
14th
just
or
get some Chinese food and have New Year and watch Jaws. That's my New Year's ritual.
Reading your
With your
fortune
Chinese
cookies
friends.
really
Yeah.
sadly.
Yeah, I love it. It's my favourite.
I don't know. I think, yeah, New Year's.
Bed
everyone's-
before Old Lang Syne as well.
Yeah, before it's even New Year.
Even if you're not tired.
Yeah, pretending to sleep. Bah humbug.
I think New Year's is one of the like events in the year or the occasions in the year that when you're younger, or I noticed when I was younger, there was so much pressure to do something like, oh yeah, let's go out and get really, really drunk. Actually, I'm thinking of more New Year's events that I've actually had, and they're all right. The more pressure that you feel, the older I got, the more I was like,
Yeah.
I can admit that I don't want to do anything for New Year's, not feel bad about it. I think when you are younger, you feel like, oh yeah, you got to get really drunk and go out and have a great time and party. But no, the majority of my New Year's have been with my family, and that's how I'd rather most things.
That's how I feel about weekends now.
Yeah,
Just stay in
yeah,
by myself.
yeah.
Is there one thing?
Just with a bottle of champagne.
Tub of chocolate raisins.
Yeah.
And I'm set. Is there... Because
It's like Russian roulette.
yeah.
Raisin roulette.
Yeah. I don't think any of us particularly enjoy like big nights out or stuff like that. Is there one thing that appeals to you, like an event or something? Like, I would really like to go and experience Burning Man or Coachella.
No.
Is there anything like that that interests you? Or
No. I never really knew about Burning Man until I think it was this year. Is it every 4 years or is it every year?
I don't
I think
even
it's
know.
every year, isn't it?
I think it's
Birmingham?
every year.
I just assumed it was like a music festival, like Glastonbury, whatever. But it's literally like they build a mini city, don't they?
Mm-hmm. It's amazing.
It sounds kind of awesome, and it just for some reason always makes me think of Tank Girl, the film.
Yeah.
That kind of, and again, I've never seen Mad Max, but that I get the impression it's a little bit like that.
You've got to have proper goggles.
Yeah.
Because of all the sandstorms and stuff.
But I could not do that. I could physically not do that. And again, with like festivals, I couldn't think of anything worse. And I don't know, unless I've never done it, I could really enjoy it. And once you're in it, and you probably enjoy it. You just accept it. But the idea of the crowds not being able to wash, worrying that my stuff's gonna get nicked, seeing bands that I don't really like but I've paid, so I gotta pretend I enjoy it.
Loads of
Feel like
annoying
I've got a
people
drink.
drunk or on drugs or both.
Dropping a few E's, shitting in my pants. I'd rather just do that in my own time at home.
Yeah.
In the comfort.
No.
I always think like one year I would like to go to Comic-Con or something, like a big,
Proper
San Diego, but I just know I get there and I'd hate every single second of it because there's a million other people there, and I'd just be like, ugh.
Jessica Negri might be there though.
You can go
It's weird, man. I
punch her
don't
in
care.
the vagina.
I wouldn't punch anyone in the vagina
Ovaries then.
or the ovaries. I know I've punched her in the boobs repeatedly. Oh no.
With my face.
No, I don't know. It's just, it looks great and it looks amazing, but you'd have to have a press pass or something for it to be enjoyable.
So you'd be out of the fray.
Yeah.
I've always liked the idea of going to one of them. Like, a proper American one. But then I think, why? Because I'm not that into comics. I love Marvel films. I just love watching them. I probably wouldn't dress up, but then I'd feel like I'd have to dress up, and then I'd be worrying about, is my outfit good enough? I wouldn't know what the hell was going on or what anything is.
No, I think you, like, even with like E3, which is like the video game version of that, you get to know more about it by being at home because you've got all the information available to you. But while you're there, it's like you can maybe see one panel.
Yeah.
And like, do you, like, at the end of the day, do I really give a shit what the cast of The Flash are excited about for the next season? No.
I
I
swear,
couldn't give a shit. I just want to watch the show.
I swear every TV show has a panel.
It's getting too much. I wanted to talk about this actually. Entertainment is getting too much.
Are you
There's
too
too much of
entertained?
it. I can't, especially this time of year. I can't deal with it.
In what way?
Well, there's so many
yeah.
TV shows, and it's video game season, so all the big video games are coming out right now before Christmas, and there's movies, and there's podcasts, and there's books, and do you like because I follow like those kind of people on Twitter who, talk about stuff like that. If you miss out for like, say you miss a week's worth of stuff, everything's spoiled for you. And it's just
Okay.
like, oh, you didn't watch it? Oh, tough, spoiled now. Because this is what happens in everything. And even with, like The Flash, Arrow, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow have just made their British debut for the season. I got to find 4 more hours in my week to fit in these 4 shows. I haven't got 4 hours where I'm thinking, oh yeah, I don't really do anything then.
You could shave an hour and a half off by not doing this podcast.
No, but I'd rather do this than watch The Flash,
For the
I
sake
think
of
it's
it.
easier though if you just stop caring about it.
No, because it spoils
Like, you can
the
watch it
But I
one day,
like it though, that's the thing.
it spoils the fun.
But if it becomes stressful,
Yeah.
what's the point?
It is. I get it's very first world problems. I get what you
It
mean.
is.
I hate things being spoiled. I hate the fact that Bake Off was spoiled for me. Not even that bothered about it.
You spoil Bake Off for you.
Overheard someone say it in work quite loudly, and then I thought, oh well, whatever. But no, I know what you mean. There's like a really stupid, unwritten or unsaid pressure to finish watching, reading, listening to something. But I wouldn't say it is too much entertainment.
I think I don't know. I think like Netflix doesn't help either, because Netflix is awful
Yeah,
because
it's not
it just dumps like one day
great. Nothing.
Luke, there's nothing, and then the next day all 13 episodes of Luke Cage is out, and then for the like that weekend everyone watches Luke Cage. Like they don't do anything. I'm just watching 13 hours of Luke Cage.
Hey,
It's so
I'm not
fucking
doing it.
boring. It's like I would. There's something to be said about waiting a week for the next episode. Like Game of Thrones is great because you're like
For sure.
you have an hour of Game of Thrones, and then you're waiting for the next week to, like, because I would watch the whole 10 episodes of Game of Thrones in one sitting, and I don't feel like I'd appreciate it then.
No.
'Cause I'm not anticipating anything, and you don't remember stuff because it all becomes this one fudged up, horrible, melted blur.
It wasn't filmed altogether,
No.
so it shouldn't be consumed. That's why I like Ghost Adventures every week.
Mm.
Because you see the same shit that you saw last week, but you've forgotten that it's exactly the
The
same.
same,
so
exactly,
you enjoy
yeah.
it again.
But they're just in a different location.
Yeah, that's why Finding Bigfoot is great for the same reason. They do exactly the same thing every week, but you got 7 days to forget what they did.
I kind of like that sometimes they put all of the episodes up because it's like they're not dictating how you watch it. If I want to smash my way through it, I can. A majority of the time I do. Like I've nearly finished the whole new season of Black Mirror. Not even enjoying it, I'm just watching it for the sake of it. But they've got the new season of Once Upon a Time on, and that's weekly because it's literally a week after America. And I like that because that show is so complicated. It's so far into like 7 seasons that it needs to be broken up. But like with Luke Cage, like I still haven't watched any more than episode 3, and I don't feel like I've got to finish watching it straight away because I've given myself that break. It's like I can control the pace of it. Whereas if I just was watching episode after episode, once you're in that kind of binge session, it's hard to stop.
See, I find then it's sometimes hard to restart. So I'm like, I've watched, say, 4 episodes of Luke Cage. There's 9 more fucking episodes to go. And then you think, that's 9 hours of my life.
But that is sick when
But
you think of it like that.
when it's 1 hour a
It is.
week, it's not
Seems
a
manageable.
problem. It's manageable. It's just like 13 fucking hours of Jessica Jones I watched, and I fucking hated it.
But you don't have to watch it.
No, I know I don't, but like I was just
Yeah.
like, it's Marvel and it fits. I watched 13 hours of Jessica Jones, so when it comes to the Defenders, I'm like, oh yeah, I know everything about
Yeah.
that.
This is a problem with being like a collector. Because you feel like you've got to collect everything.
You've got to
if you're a
invest.
Marvel fan, you've got to watch everything Marvel make.
I draw the line at Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I am
I've
not
not
watching
seen
that
it.
shit. I do not care about that.
I'm glad I'm out of it.
But
You're
and
out of
this is the worst.
S.H.I.E.L.D.
I'm out. Yeah, I'm out of shit.
And I watched Doctor Strange, right? Tuesday night, opening night, watched Doctor Strange. Really excited. I really liked it. But the problem with the Marvel movies is they don't let you enjoy that movie because it's always like, ooh, look what's happening next. And you're like,
Please no.
just like, oh, fuck.
But you don't have to watch this Stinger.
Oh, no, you have to, don't you? That's what I'm most excited about now.
Oh, God.
Like, I want to see a Doctor Strange movie. I don't really give a shit about Doctor Strange, but it was a really good movie. But the thing that happened at the end was the best bit of it. Because I was just like, ooh, what's going to happen? You know what I mean?
It's kind of like how I feel about you going anywhere alone this week, Jess. The stinger at the end of the podcast.
What? You want to know if I'm going right now?
No, it's just you were saying
Right.
Oh, you looking
the
forward
best
to
bit
that?
is the end. Yeah.
Oh,
The best bit is when we shut the fuck up.
I was like, oh, are we?
I thought
No,
it was
that
going
was-
then.
that wasn't a segue.
Oh,
All right.
what is the time?
It is time.
What now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so you want me to pretend I'm going somewhere now? Oh, I'm going away for Halloween weekend. No, go on. Was there anything else that we were going to talk about?
No, I feel like I've shut everyone up by accident.
You have.
Yeah, you
that
have.
was a complete
I was talking about the problem of Marvel movies.
Yeah, sorry.
Well,
Save
you know,
that for your other venture.
yeah. Indeed.
Oh, is that it then?
Well,
Yeah.
happy unspooky Halloween, people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a great, good work talking about.
Hope you enjoy not doing anything like everyone does. Oh, let's go to this party. Nah, I can't be bothered. Alright, I won't do anything either. That's what they sound like in my head.
Let's have a movie marathon. No, I don't like.
No, I can't be bothered.
Oh,
Right.
so you are going somewhere alone then?
Yes, I am going somewhere alone.
Really,
Why?
Well.
What have you heard?
quite dangerous to go places on your own.
It is Halloween, so I
Especially on
expect a
Halloween.
lot of.
Especially Sainsbury's.
Yeah, I did need to nip into Sainsbury's actually.
Well, if you go into a Halloween party,
Yeah.
here, take this.
What on earth is that?
Jessica Negri's Guide to Cosplay and Halloween costumes.
Thank you. It's quite heavy.
It is. She's quite, you know, she doesn't wear a lot, but she
No.
wears lots of different things.
Oh, it's lovely. I love the pictures. Thank you. Did you draw them yourself?
Which one are you going to go as at a
Very
glance?
detailed. I'm gonna go for the one on page 3.
Which is
That you can see it. That one.
Bulbasaur.
Yes.
So,
I'm gonna go as a
I've
I've
sword
never
bulb.
wanted to fuck Bulbasaur more in my life than
No.
that picture.
No, ditto.
No, not Ditto. Bulbasaur.
Oh,
No, Pokemon joke!
Pokemon joke.
Whoa!
Ending on a
It helps if you have massive boobs.
yeah,
in
I
cosplay.
don't. So I'll just use it as a weapon. The book. Or a doorstop.
Okay
Burn it.
then.
Burn it for bonfire night.
I will for my third favourite holiday.
Holiday. Bonfire night.
Bon-
Well, next week, bonfire night spash.
We're not gonna like light
Top
lighters.
20 bonfire night things to do in, well, ever, wherever you are. We'll think of it.
In Barry.
I can
So
think-
there.
I just think of toffee apples.
Toffee apples, fucking hot dogs,
Fucking hot dogs.
burgers,
You're gonna
getting chips on your way home. That's a good thing.
wearing gloves because you don't want to hit your hands in the sparklers. Then you have to take your gloves off because you can't hold the sparkler, and then you burn your hand. I really don't like sparklers.
Bucket of water to put your sparklers in.
I'd rather stick my head in it than do anything for bonfire night.
Okay.
Sorry,
You
busy.
don't even want to write your name.
No.
Can you?
In the air.
Don't out her as an illiterate.
Oh, look, it's my name. No, it's not. Fuck.
How does that work? Oh, we'll talk about that another time.
How does what work?
Just you know when you how does it work? Is it because like
It burns the air, doesn't it?
I don't know. I don't trust you anymore. Dick, nearly for a split second.